trouble quacks, he's falling behind. Duck in the streets, track freak in the sheets. Ducky O8O59.
Flickering neon signs cast eerie shadows on Quackville's deserted main street. An eyeliner-adorned tumbleweed rolls past, a lonely dancer in the desolate night. Ducky walks down the street, clutching his guitar, Shelley, a silent confidant. He pauses, his voice a hushed plea to his instrument. "Come on, Shelley, don't embarrass me tonight." His eyes gleam with a mix of hope and desperation. "At least pretend you have a soul." Inside the Mildew Mermaid, despondent patrons seek solace in neon cocktails, the air thick with unspoken regrets. The sweaty, disheveled MC clutches the mic, his nervous gaze sweeping the room as he announces, "Welcome, Ducky 08059. Ducky 08059 shuffles onto the dimly lit stage, clutching a battered ukulele like a shield against the world. "All right, Quackville, let's do this raw and real," Ducky announces, his voice a mix of defiance and vulnerability. In the smoky haze of the Mildew Mermaid, Ducky stands frozen under a flickering spotlight, the weight of the moment crushing him. A chorus of drunken shouts erupts. "Play Wonderwall! Play anything not produced by Satan! Dial up Modem with asthma!" Ducky trembles, his eyes wide with panic as the crowd's jeers intensify, each word a blow to his fragile confidence. Ducky realizes, his heart sinking, that without his backing tracks, his musical ability has vanished into thin air. Lights strobe wildly as the Flocktopians swagger into the Mildew Mermaid, Falco leading the charge with a sneer. Falco's voice drips with disdain. "Ducky? Performing without tracks? That's like watching a fish moonwalk." Ducky's eyes flash with defiance, retorting sharply at Falco and his Flocktopians. "Falco, your whole band looks like it was styled by a drunk peacock with a glue gun," Ducky snaps back. The Mildew Mermaid bar buzzes with energy as stage lights blaze on. The Flocktopians, mid-performance. Rowdy bar patrons, faces flushed, cheer as the band launches into their roast track. No track, no talent. Amid the chaos, a lone breadstick flies through the air, a bizarre projectile aimed at the stage. Falco dodges the breadstick with practiced ease, his eyes gleaming under the stage lights. Disaster strikes as the breadstick finds its mark, landing squarely on Ducky, much to the crowd's amusement. Falco's voice cuts through the noise. "No track, no talent. Your solos are a crime. You're one bad chord away from doing jail time." Inside the dimly lit bar, Ducky reels from the breadstick's sting, clutching his chest in theatrical pain. His face contorts, a mask of wounded pride struggling against the sharp physical discomfort. He scans the room, his eyes darting from face to face, desperate to reclaim his dignity. "Hey, I'm a musician. A track-friendly musician, yes, but still a musician." Ducky protests. Ducky bursts from the bar into a narrow alley, the air thick with shadows and regret. Above, a flickering neon sign casts an ominous glow. Repent or prepay? He pauses, alone with his thoughts, wrestling with a crushing sense of inadequacy. His voice cracks as he whispers, "Everyone thinks I'm a joke, and maybe they're right." Despair washes over him as he admits, "Maybe without tracks, I'm nothing." In the dim Quackville alley, Ducky stands alone, the city's hum a lonely backdrop to his solitude. His flip phone buzzes, breaking the silence, an unwelcome intrusion into the quiet night. Ducky's feathered hand opens the phone, his brow furrowed in confusion and slight annoyance. "Who calls a duck at 10:42 p.m. on a weekday?" he quips, his voice echoing in the narrow space. A mysterious voice answers, its tone unsettling. "Ducky 08059. I've seen you struggle. You've forgotten who you are. But I can fix that," the voice promises, a chilling offer hanging in the air. Flickering streetlights cast long shadows in the damp alley. The smell of concrete and fast food hangs heavy in the air. Ducky stands alone, clutching his phone, his face etched with apprehension and curiosity. A message glows on Ducky's screen. "I can restore your groove. Meet me at midnight." The message continues, an ominous invitation. "At the abandoned roller rink. Come alone." Ducky's eyes dart around the alley, a sense of unease washing over him as he rereads the message. He hesitates, the glow of the phone illuminating his conflicted expression in the dimly lit alley. In a dimly lit alley, Ducky stands, the brick walls casting long shadows, his face illuminated by his phone. Ducky clutches his phone, a hesitant expression flickering across his face, a mix of fear and anticipation. The abandoned roller rink? That place has more paranormal activity than my dating life, Ducky quips. Ducky's voice echoes in the alley as his words hang in the night air. Under the veil of night, Ducky strides through Quackville's desolate streets, an air of determination in his gait. Eerie shadows stretch and dance around him, cast by the lonely streetlights that watch over his solitary journey. His path leads him towards the silent, forgotten roller rink, a place shrouded in mystery and whispers. Each step echoes in the stillness, amplifying the weight of his purpose as he approaches the rink. An abandoned roller rink stands silhouetted against the night sky, its broken windows like vacant eyes staring into the darkness. Overgrown weeds claw at the crumbling facade, nature reclaiming what was once a place of joy. The sign above, barely legible, hints at forgotten laughter and echoes of youthful exuberance. Ducky approaches cautiously, his figure small against the imposing structure. Each step is measured, the silence broken only by the crunch of gravel under his feet. The air hangs heavy with anticipation as he draws closer to the decaying entrance. Under the cloak of night, the abandoned roller rink looms, a silent testament to forgotten joys. Ducky pauses at the entrance, his face etched with a battle between fear and an irresistible pull. A deep breath steels his resolve as he reaches for the ominous doors, their surfaces scarred by time. The doors groan open, their rusty hinges screaming in protest as Ducky breaches the threshold. Darkness swallows him whole, the unknown depths of the rink beckoning him into its shadowy embrace. Inside the abandoned roller rink, dust hangs heavy in the air, illuminated by ethereal moonlight. Broken windows frame the night, casting an eerie glow across the decaying interior. Strange, shifting shadows dance along the walls, twisting familiar shapes into haunting figures. Debris litters the cavernous space, a testament to forgotten laughter and bygone days. Silence echoes, amplifying the ghostly whispers of the past within the desolate rink. Inside the abandoned roller rink, shadows dance in the dim light as Ducky cautiously steps into the echoing void. Each footstep reverberates, amplifying the silence and Ducky's growing sense of unease. Nervously, Ducky scans the surroundings, his eyes darting, unsure of what lurks in the darkness. The air hangs heavy, thick with anticipation, as if the very rink holds its breath. A palpable sense of dread settles in, clinging to the shadows and whispering secrets. Ducky's heart pounds in his chest, a drumbeat against the backdrop of the silent, watchful rink. Moonlight paints dust motes in the abandoned roller rink, a silent prelude to the drama unfolding. From the inky shadows, a figure emerges, their presence a chilling question mark in the gloom. Ducky stares, his eyes wide with a mix of surprise and burgeoning fear. He braces himself, ready to face whatever specter the darkness has conjured. The abandoned rink holds its breath, awaiting the figure's next move.